This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Virginia Cavaliers, taking on the #2 seed in the playoff, the Virginia Tech Hokies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
After the first play, they're very close to midfield already. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. It's caught. Did he get a foot in? Yes, they say it's a catch, a big gain.
But it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in the first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down. Second down and goal. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. As the first down is still going. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Help him just yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down after that run on the previous play. On the ground, it's Hawkins. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And the Cavaliers offense is back out there on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. second down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Wide open downfield. Breaking free at midfield. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Dump off caught by the running back. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Grab by the receiver. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover, does a good job of being physical and making that play.
Looking for the end zone, has a lane. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Cavaliers hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. They're going to chuck it again. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Cavaliers.
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5-wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Virginia Tech.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down to the 27-yard line. Decent return. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away, and they finally get things going this time. Passes the 40. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
He's got room to run. He's past the marker and still going. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Boy, good tough running here by this Virginia Tech running back. The offensive line did their job to give him just enough room there to be able to get vertical and pick up valuable yards and keep this drive alive.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Virginia Tech, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
And I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Virginia offense back on the field. The last time they scored a touchdown, can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Defense is coming after him. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And heads out of bounds after a decent game.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Come to the line for second down and very short now. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the Cavaliers are looking to keep this drive going. line getting set up. It's a first down play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And at first down, they go right back to him. Gets the first and still running. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for first downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
Looking to throw it on first down. The pocket breaking down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. A completion makes it second down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. Looks to the left for a quick throw. He makes the grab. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. And the Cavaliers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. Snags the quick throw. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker. It's a blitz look here from the defense. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. The receiver grabs it. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up first down at the 15.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Makes a nice move there. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to.
And he will score. Touchdown, Virginia. That kind of execution for a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Virginia Tech, 7.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. They get him down, but he found a good line on that return. So the drive starts with pretty decent field position. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. Running back with the football. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's got the first and still going. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior. Big guys up front, line up. It's first down. Give it to the back again. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. Well, so far, it's Virginia on top, Kurt. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Quarterback keeps the football. Just a short gain this time. We're able to get him down.
Now they go with the option, and they didn't fool the defense at all. You know, this defense has worked all week on defending the option, being fundamentally sound. That time, really good job with assignment football. Nowhere to go in a very short game.
And they convert on third down. Move the ball to the 36.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this third and short. See what you can do from here.
Wide open downfield. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
What a great throw here by the quarterback from Virginia Tech to be able to pick up the first down. He was able to make the right read. Nice route by the receiver. Puts the ball right on the money, and they're able to move the sticks.
Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down, but that play will set up a first and goal now at the 10.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he's finally tackled at the 3, defense getting pushed backwards.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. They'll run it, and they're off to the running back, and they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, they got to be thinking about a touchdown here. I know it's fourth down, but because of the hole that they've dug themselves here in this first half, you got to consider taking a chance here and putting the touchdown up on the board. I think it's worth it.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this first and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. Nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
On second and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hokies.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Virginia Tech, 14.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Virginia offense is back out on the field now. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They bring him down to the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Chris, it's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
They're going to run it. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the plus 40.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Quarterback now all alone in the backfield.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
The Cavaliers line up on 1st and 10 now. And here's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cavaliers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers on the return team. Man, he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Makes the first down, but Casey Price, big hit there at the end.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
They'll hand it off. Got the first down and still motoring. They get him down, but the Junior with an excellent run there.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Second down after that run on the previous play. That's a design quarterback keeper. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm with the football. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Motion now from the tight end. They're going to run it here. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. This offense really clicking.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
21.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. He'll hand it off. Spins away from defenders. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And the player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout or they check him out. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. Trying to find some room. It's gone. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And the Cavaliers getting set on 1st and 10. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Receiver makes the catch, They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Pass on the jet sweep. Good enough for first down yardage.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
There's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. The offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff will see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Return starts from inside the 5. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? To throw, it's Watson. And he's hit just before the throw. And he's intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Cavaliers. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms, and he takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
Virginia 42, Virginia Tech 21.
They'll return it from inside the 5. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And that one's picked off. What a play. He could go. They bring him down. A chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch is made down the middle. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. The distance will be from 38 yards out. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. After the miss, it's still a 21-point lead. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Cavaliers will kick this away to get the second half going. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
QB keeper all the way. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Back to throw. It's Watson. Lets it go quickly. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
He'll hand it off. He shreds the tackle. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back. We'll do a throw for the first down. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Caught by the receiver. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. Outstanding field position to begin this drive. Grab behind the line. It's long. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. A completion sets up a 2nd down play. Throwing off play action. He's running out of time here. He's got his man in the open field. Tackle made quickly, but the game moves the ball to the 6, 1st and goal.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the 1st down.
The Cavaliers trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. And he drops back in the gun. Makes a quick catch. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
Boy, tight windows as always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. Back to throw again. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia. Now just a brilliant game for this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, you need your guy to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. Dropping back, it's Watson. Running back grabs it on a screen. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain. The Hokies come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Breaks into the open. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Boy, when you can rip off a huge gain like that on a touch pass, it forces the defense to be more cognizant of the pre-snap motion to the edges. Now the pre-snap motion calls should keep that second-level defenders guessing.
First down, looking to throw the football. It's a quick grab. Finding some room at the 25. Touchdown, Cavaliers. He broke away and they couldn't catch him. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Looking to pass. It's Watson. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And this time it's complete. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. How aggressive will they be on this first down play?
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Second down play coming up for this offense.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Breaks into open space. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Looking deep downfield to the left. Pass caught out of the 20. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone. The Hokies will crank up the tempo. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Grab behind the line. It's Adams. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Hokies.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
56, Virginia Tech, 28.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Cavaliers offense is back out there on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Tried to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
The coordinator moves to a heavy blitz look here. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Breaks free in the clear. Crosses the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Virginia.
Now that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Virginia Tech.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looking to throw. It's Watson. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Catch made all the way down inside the 35.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes him pay for it.
So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The receiver makes the catch. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Well, I like how the quarterback used his eyes to move the defense and then came back and made an accurate throw there on the quick slant.
And the Hokies are in the red zone. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Tackle, but forced down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Makes the catch for the 2-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
63, Virginia Tech, 36.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Virginia offense back on the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. The game moves the ball past the 40. Sets up another 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. He lets it go on the move. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. The offense with 5 receivers now. Empty backfield. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Short connection to the tight end here. Gets out of bounds as a short gain on the play. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Looking to throw yet again. Pass not complete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
They get him at the 42. Good enough for a 1st down.
This coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. And he'll set up to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Vaughn. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Taking a shot deep down the right side. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Cavaliers. Spot in the natty at stake. This defense is being shredded. Kurt, what can we do differently to stop this guy?
Man, I don't know. I mean, I would just keep trying to come up with double coverage or blitzing, something to try to slow down not just the receiver, but kind of pressure the quarterback. But right now, the receiver's just in a zone. Sometimes you get into that spot, and it's so hard to get you out of it. I know if I were this quarterback, keep throwing him the rock.
The first play of the drive now from the 25. Scanning the field, it's Watson. Lets it fly out of the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Takes the handoff. It's Hawkins. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that 1st down there on 3rd down. That's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the 2nd half. Good job of keeping.
Breaks into the clear. At the 10 now. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Virginia 10, 43.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The junior able to bring him down quickly. So far, it's Virginia on top, Kurt. You played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. And now, entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Caught behind the line. It's Vaughn. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
This one falls incomplete on 4th down. It's a turnover on downs.
Because there are a lot of coaches out there that'll just say, hey, listen, it's the opponent's job to stop us, and they could be right. But with the game like it is right now with such a comfortable lead, not sure if this was entirely needed.
Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
They got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. The Hokies looking to crank up the tempo a bit. The shotgun running play call. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground. No huddle now for the offense. Dropping back, it's Watson. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Handoff here from the shotgun. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Chris, I just don't know about short gains like this, especially keeping the ball on the ground. The clock keeps moving. They need points on that scoreboard in a hurry. Got to throw the football. You cannot afford to allow this clock to keep ticking.
Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. But he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back, feed him the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
Chris, can you believe that? This guy's one of the more sure-handed players on this team, and he just drops it, really for no apparent reason. Hopefully it won't affect his confidence the rest of this game.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Virginia offense is back out of the field now. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. Grab behind the line. It's Vaughn. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the 4th.
Buying time, moving to his left. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up 2nd down.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game, and why is he throwing the football?
After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. And this one is caught. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Yeah, the offensive coordinator calls the right play. I like trying to get out on the edge of the perimeter of this defense with the speed you have. But you got to tip your cap. The defense made a great play.
Trying to find room. It's gone. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They convert on 3rd down and move the football to the 25.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the 4th quarter. It's 3rd down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
And the Cavaliers have 1st and 10 here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on 3rd down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking downfield, it's Watson. Taking a deep shot here to the right. That ball's incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play.
He's in the clear. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Hokies. There was no catching him that time.
Hey, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his fourth rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport. Hey, great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the two-point try.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
55.
He's got it inside the 15. He's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start. And the Cavaliers offense is back out there on the field. They kicked a field goal in the last drive. They're looking for the end zone this time. On the run, it's Vaughn. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Vaughn. Actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over it that time. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. The reception, that's about 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Finds this receiver. That's enough for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Makes the catch. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Deflected, and the defense forcing the incompletion brings up 4th down.
Boy, a questionable call there on 3rd down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Now
He's got it, enough for a first down. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks. And the Cavaliers will line up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw again. Catch made on the right side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, the pass rush gets home. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Play action fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Hey, I understand the aggressive approach here on 3rd down and long, trying to pick up the first down, but look at the scoreboard. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter. Smart play would have been to keep running the football, work the clock, force them to use their timeouts. Now at 4th down and long with the lead, tough decision here. I think you got to punt it away.
Play of this drive will begin at the 36. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Off the play fake on 1st down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points, and here we are in the fourth quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be out of sync. Give all the credit to the defensive coordinator and those defensive players and the way they're putting this pressure on this quarterback and this offense.
And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Gets made on the out route. It's in space at the 50. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting...
Looking to make a play deep downfield. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Chris, I don't blame him at all for taking advantage of this matchup. Put that receiver out on the left. If he gets the matchup you like, take a shot downfield on the post and hit it for a big touchdown.
Orders from the pocket complete over the middle. He's swarmed by the defense. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration.
Welcome to Annapolis, Maryland, today at Navy Marine Corps Memorial Stadium to see who will win the Go Bowling Military Bowl. Bowl games are not only a reward for how you played in the regular season, but can be a springboard into next year as well. as we'll see a squad from the American, the Memphis Tigers, taking on the 18th ranked team in the land, the Temple Owls. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Temple will try to boot this one deep to get the second half underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. And they're trailing on the scoreboard right now, but they are very much in the mix to finish this season with a bowl win.
Yeah, and I think you look at...
It's a seam wide open. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Memphis. And that one will give him the lead.
Man, it's nice to be an offensive coordinator when you have this offense because you can just call a couple plays, do what we need to do, make big plays, go down the field, put points on the board. This offense, man, they put drives together like this. This could be a scary unit.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. Looking for blockers. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the... So the final period starts with a second down play.
Here we go.
Back to pass. The short hands, it's Freeman. Breaks into the open. The 30. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Memphis. And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching him.
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
The extra point is up and good, and we are tied up in the 4th. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. To the air, it's Hart. Quickly complete. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Sends it back in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. The give to the back. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. And the Owls come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Finds his tight end. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. The Owls are marching down the field.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Snagged in the middle. It's Coles. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll try to pick up a few here on third down, but from here it would be a 60-yard attempt. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Going for it on fourth down late in a tie game. This is a huge play. Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. Not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. Chains are set, and Temple has it with another 1st and 10. Turning it on! Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own, and unfortunately ended up losing yards.
And this is going to be incomplete on third down.
Really nice third down sub-defense there that time. It's third and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to do.
Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back. Field. A blown opportunity, missing that short field goal on the last drive, and now they'll try to put something on the board here. Use the play fake, now to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. At the 35, he's got room. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. It's one thing to get that huge play, now you got to cash it in with 6. 1st and 10 from the 24. Got some room, made it to the goal line. Touchdown, Owls. They move on top here on the 4th.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. Last drive was a quick 3 and out, and now time is even more of a factor to get something going. Caught over the middle, it's Johnson. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. Memphis wants to move quickly.
Man, you could almost feel the quarterback's eyes getting big on that completion. I don't think even he could believe how wide open his target was. He knew, man, if I just get this to him accurately, something really good is going to happen. That's exactly what transpired. Nice throw, nice catch, nice play.
Wants to fire on second down. Unloads to the wideout. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. Being started out great on this drive, but then a couple of incompletions, and now it's 3rd and 10. Pulls it in. It's Fitzgerald. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And here we go. Down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. And they finally get it to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Touchdown Tiger! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing in the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Temple takes over and the offense will return to the field. Give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Owls have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To the air. It's done. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Quarterback empties his backfield. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. And this will be picked off. A costly turnover in a tie game. Picked up. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds the tight end.
I think in this situation, 2 minutes, trailing late, I think you got to be throwing to the sticks every time. I don't know if these short completions are going to get it done. You're just not going to have enough time to get down the field. So from a play calling standpoint, I think you want to think about being a little bit more aggressive.
And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
And I don't like the play call, guys. Screen pass at this point of the game against the defense, playing big zones, prevent, trying to keep the ball in front. It's just not going to work. You've got to take shots offensively.
He's got an open man. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the 1st down. Looks as if he's going to run it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. Grabbed over the middle, it's Johnson. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Completes it along the sidelines, but that'll be for no gain. Tremendous awareness to get what he could and get out of bounds, and now the offense trying to score one late. trying to make magic on the scramble. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. Gotta find a completion on this one. Welcome to Annapolis, Maryland, today at Navy Marine Corps Memorial Stadium to see who will win the Go Bowling Military Bowl. There's nothing quite like wrapping up a regular season with a bowl victory. It just leaves a good taste in your mouth going into the offseason. As we'll see a squad from the American, the Memphis Tigers, taking on the 18th ranked team in the land, the Temple Owls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Trying play action. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it's picked off at the goal line. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. To the ground with the back. Gets it across the 10 to pick up a 5 and out of trouble to the 12.
And this is a pressing time for this defense. They've got to understand, they're backed up a little bit. They're going to run the football. They don't want to make a mistake. So I think this is the time I'm a little bit more aggressive. I've got to get this football back to my offense because I'm trailing. So I look for this defense to get a little bit aggressive.
He's got 50 yards rushing so far in this one, and he's closing in on 1,200 for the season. Gets it past the marker. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game. The Owls with the 1st and 10. Looking for a gap. It's Worthy. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
And when you put him in the slot, Reese, he's closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage of his versatility of the guy in that slot position.
And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this.
Oh, no, the ball popped out. A keep possession of that one.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job of ball security.
Quarterback will keep it. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs, so it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going, but moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
On fourth down, trying to find his man. Makes a grab past the marker. Oh, he's got some space. Who gives up hook? The Owls do. It's a touchdown. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
I like the aggressive calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative.